Good morning, everyone. It's been quite a while since I took a video. I've been busy. I'm still working on the lavalier clip-on mic, and I haven't gotten that working. I did a reset on my phone, but we'll see. Fall is here for sure. The leaves are off of this gorgeous maple by the pond at the back door, and so we're trying to keep the beds clear this fall. It really makes a difference in the landscape. Last year we just weren't able for a couple of reasons, but really helps. The fish are down in the 3-foot section. I'm not sure if you can see some of the red. It's getting really cold for them. In the middle of winter, February, you won't see them. They'll be under that cave shelter. As you can see, the net is doing its job very well, keeping the leaves out of the pond. Really pleased with the handrail from Maker Table on Etsy. We had a friend come over this past weekend who has mobility issues, and she was able to make it up the stairs, no problem. The next project for me will be guttering on our 2 Ramada ends. When the rain falls off of that slip edge, it bounces back in about 18 inches, and I do feel like a little bit of guttering will give us more dry space underneath. As you may remember, we have gutter between the two, so it's dry between, but that's one of my next projects. It was relatively simple and easy. Wow, the water just sounds amazing. There's our bubbler. That's what helps to keep the pond from freezing in the winter, which helps keep the fish alive. Now that the leaves are mostly off of that small Japanese maple and this one here, I want to do some pruning. This is our 3rd fall, so it's time to really get serious about the pruning. Also, for this forest pansy redbud, the idea is to open the center first to prune for form. So I'd wanted to get a video of that, and if I can get the lavalier going, I will. Also to have it arch over this walkway. Right, Miss Sushi? I've yet to find someone who can really help me with this sculpture, so we had some really windy days recently, and I have had to brace it, and of course that's just temporary. I shall persevere and find someone who can assist. It's very different now that the landscape is going to bed for the winter. We have been using the fire pit. Very nice. And as you can see, we do have a lot of leaf litter, but I like to leave the leaf litter for bugs, insects to overwinter, nest, lay eggs. That is the blue pot there, filled with sticks, and I ended up realizing that I needed the kindling not in a pile on the ground covered in leaves. So I got a couple of more cinder blocks, and I'm going to move that around a little bit and have a section just for kindling at some point. I kind of miscalculated there, but always time to improve. We have this bat house here. No bats yet, and I think because it's on a tree. My understanding is they prefer freestanding. It's a beautiful day. Getting fire pit tools for Christmas, I think. I have to special order since it's so low. About a 6-foot poker. I did prune this, and you may be able to notice the difference. You see that the center is more open. I've directed away from the yard and cut anything that was crossing here. This one here that's closest to the yard edge, I may cut that. It does make a difference, the pruning techniques. And as you can see, we've gotten most of the leaves out of the bed. It's going to be a good deal. This see-through verbena I'm very pleased with. Hopefully that will reseed. It's a great plant, see-through verbena. This specimen is doing very well. I'm so pleased. Well, that's a quick tour of the yard. Still really enjoying the pathway, this new pathway. But again, the next is going to be gutters on the Ramada edge. Even in this fall winter state, still so very peaceful here.